First of all, let's answer the question of what is a federal case versus a state case. Of course, we live under laws imposed by our state as well as laws imposed by the federal government. They are two separate jurisdictions and have two separate sets of laws. Generally speaking, federal laws apply to the nation as a whole and to all 50 states, whereas state laws are only in effect within the particular state. Where there is a conflict between state law and federal law, it is the federal law that will prevail. Now, a federal conspiracy case most often involves cases like transportation of illegal drugs or illegal alien smuggling, healthcare and bank fraud cases, computer crimes, and counterfeit money cases, to name a few. To prove a federal conspiracy, the government must prove first there was an agreement with at least one other person to commit a crime. Secondly, the defendant knowingly joined in the agreement. And thirdly, the defendant committed an act pursuant to that agreement. In the end, federal conspiracy is a broad sweep and can include persons who've had very little participation. For example, in a drug conspiracy case, the defendant doesn't have to be either the owner or the buyer of the drugs. He could just be asked by a member of the conspiracy to make a phone call to get a driver, for example. As long as the government can prove that he had already agreed to participate in some way, that is enough evidence for a conspiracy conviction. But please keep in mind that being merely present during the commission of a crime or simply at the scene of a crime is not enough to prove conspiracy.